The other thing is, she's not the only woman weighing in. As you know, Hillary weighed in and took a shot at Justice Thomas. And I saw you responding to this tweet that also got my attention. CNN's Chris Cillizza tweeting, unbelievably, quote, now is her moment. Hillary Clinton, now is her moment, with a link to a CNN article entitled, The Whispers of Hillary Clinton 2024 Have Started. Oh my God, Stephen.
Yeah.
What?
Chris Cillizza, journalism's answer to a question no one asked, is once again pulling out his trick about Hillary Clinton. He does this like every few months.
He does.
And the interesting thing to me about Hillary is any candidate who loses to somebody like Donald Trump, you would think would just be put on a mule and sent out into the desert with like a big paper mache head, never to be heard from again. And instead, she's still kind of this media power broker. They all gather around her every time she kind of pokes her head out of her hole. And it's really interesting to me that there was really no reckoning for her over that. It was Russia did this, or Russia stole the election, or I guess Russia made her forget that the state of Wisconsin existed for 106 days. And so I look at that and I just say, here she comes again. And this is Chris Cillizza's big game. And we saw the report in the New York Times that said she wishes she was being consulted more by the Biden administration. So she does kind of have this media strategy, which is I'll talk to you, I'll talk, and they all kind of jump at it. And again, I don't know what their plan is. Is their plan to replace an 85-year-old Joe Biden with a 78-year-old Hillary Clinton? I think it really speaks to the lack of depth that the Democrats have. And I kind of predicted this on my podcast. I've been on this for a couple of weeks here. That I don't think Joe Biden's going to be the 2024 nominee. I think there's too many factors, and also this muted response to Roe. As I said to you, this is the worst defeat these people have suffered in decades. And Joe Biden's response was to get on an airplane and fly out of the country. And if you're on the left, what does that look like to you? And so I said on my podcast, I said, I think there's going to be an open primary. And I said, and the name that I won't be shocked to see jump in there is Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez. And just last night, Stephen Colbert asks her, you're going to be 35 running for president. And I kind of just took a bow on this one. So for whatever reason, they can't wait to get the old man out of there. And I don't understand why they think that Hillary is kind of their great white hope in all of this.
Now is her moment. Who would have the temerity to write that about Hillary Clinton? Now, this is her moment. She's had about 10,000 moments, all of which she's blown to smithereens.
Yeah, she's won one election in the state of New York. For those of you who remember, that was an election that she was kind of goaded into by our media. They're like, you can go run for Senate in New York, go do that. And then, of course, she ran and she won. And she hasn't won an election since. And I don't see the political left settling for her. We saw kind of two instances where in 2008, they were just like, okay, let's just vote for her and get this over with. And then, of course, Barack Obama hits the scene and they couldn't dump her fast enough. And then it almost happened again with Bernie Sanders.
Black Rifle Coffee Company is a veteran-founded company serving premium coffee to people who love America. They develop their explosive roast profiles with the same mission focus learned as military members serving this great country of ours. Black Rifle Coffee imports high-quality coffee beans from Colombia and Brazil, and then they roast them 5 days a week here in America at their facilities in Manchester, Tennessee, and Salt Lake City, Utah. And that means you get the freshest coffee and the best no matter where you live. Enjoy the awesome packaging and the unique flavors like Silencer Smooth and Lava Panther and so many more. The best way to enjoy Black Rifle's freedom-filled coffee is with the Black Rifle Coffee Club. And when you join the club, not only do you get their cool mugs, which I love, but your brew of choice is roasted, packaged, and shipped free to your door on your schedule. You don't have to worry about running out ever again. A win-win scenario. Buy it at blackriflecoffee.com. Use the code MK at checkout for 20% off your purchase and your first coffee club order. blackriflecoffee.com/MK. Use that code MK at checkout. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.